So, hello, and you're very welcome to the Maths Guide, your guide to complete success in mathematics. So, the Maths Guide provides you with short little bite sized videos together with practice exercises and revision. We provide you with bite sized videos so that you can learn a small little piece of an idea, and then you use the practice exercises in order to make sure that you understand that idea. And then we also provide you with a revision, which is scheduled at the optimum interval to make sure that you keep all the knowledge that you've worked so hard to get. Okay, so small videos so you can understand a little concept together with practice exercises and then the revision to go with that to make sure that you keep all the knowledge that you've learned. So why short little videos instead of big videos and big exercises to do? So the idea is that it follows a development path. You're learning a little piece at a time and you're building on your knowledge. So this isn't about cramming, it's about mastery. So what is mastery? Okay, the idea is as you learn maths, you're going to be learning lots of little pieces of information and lots of little techniques which you can apply to a problem. So as you learn maths, you're told, here's a little technique that you can apply to this problem. But when you're confronted with a real world problem, you won't be told what technique to use in order to solve that problem. So what you need to be able to do is you need to have all of the skills and all of the techniques that you've learnt, and then you have to have them ready for application. They have to be at the tips of your fingertips and you'd be ready to use them. So you have to be able to be confronted with a problem and go, oh, I can solve this problem using this, and this. And that means you have to be completely understand all the skills and all the techniques that you've learnt, and you must know them by heart. So how are you going to do that? So the first thing you need to do is you need to practice for mastery. So in all of your subjects, not just in maths, in everything that you're learning, you need to learn as if you're going to teach. There's so many students that I come across and they're sitting there as if the knowledge can be poured into them with a jug, and that's just not how it works. When you're learning, you need to be able to think, if I had to explain this to somebody else, what would I need to know? And if you approach learning like that, you're going to learn a lot. So that's the first thing that you need to do in order to practice for mastery. And remember, I said mastery is a necessary thing to have for your subject, to apply it to a problem when you don't know what techniques are to be applied to that problem. Okay, once you understand a topic, then you need to practice it to understand fully. So you get all the little connections in your brain working together, and then you fully understand things at a deep level. The next thing, of course, is to revise until you've mastered it. So like I said before, a lot of people, they learn something, they apply it, they've understood it, and then they leave it for 6 months, and by the time they've come back to it, they've completely forgotten what they've learned. There's many students that coming up to their exams, they've forgotten what they've done the previous years. So you're just wasting all that time that you put in. So the important thing is to revise on a scheduled basis, not just so that you have the knowledge at your fingertips, and it's important to have the knowledge at the fingertips, but to make sure that you're using your time effectively so that all the effort you've put in already is worthwhile. So what do we provide you with? There's free video lessons so you understand the topic. Like I said, that's the short bite-sized videos to understand a small part of a lesson. There's free worksheets, so you got lots of questions that you can apply your knowledge to understand it. So the free part is the videos and the worksheets. However, if you sign up, you get practice with immediate feedback, so that as you're answering a question, you're told whether you're right or wrong. And immediate feedback, I find, is the best way to learn. It's just the fastest, the easiest, and the most effective way for you to learn is to apply your knowledge with something giving you immediate feedback as to where you're going right and where you're going wrong. And then also scheduled revision to optimize your learning. So we provide revision at carefully scheduled intervals to make sure that you keep all the knowledge that you've worked so hard to get, so that all of your work is useful. So again, as I said, I'm going to guide you, but you're going to have to learn. So that's your job in order to become a master of your topic. I'm going to make it as easy as possible for you and as effective as possible. So I'm going to give you little bite-sized videos so you're not overwhelmed, and that you build your knowledge up piece by piece, as effective as possible by giving you the automatic feedback, which is the best way to learn, and also the scheduled revision, which makes sure that your learning is effective and you continue to grow on your learning. So when you're effective in your study, you've more free time for everything else. So this is one of the main reasons to revise and study effectively, is because you're not wasting time going over things again and again and again and forgetting them and learning them and trying to learn new things when you've forgotten the foundation for that learning. So become effective in your study, become a master of your subject, and then have free time for whatever you want. So, prizes. Are there going to be prizes? Maybe. The idea is that when you complete the course, you will win a prize. So if you complete the course, you do all of your revision, you do all of the exercises that you've signed up for, you'll get a prize. But there's a few terms and conditions that apply to that, so we'll just have to see how that goes. So keep an eye on the prizes page and hopefully we'll get you prizes for that. As well as completing the course, there will be prizes for points. You get points for the exercise you do, how well you do the exercises. Every time you do a revision, you'll double your points. So once you've completed the course, you'll get a lot of points. But even if you don't complete the course, you'll still get quite a lot of points. And also, if you sign up a friend, you'll get bonus points from them. And the idea is that there's a bit of a community here. So that when you help your friend to get points, as they get points, you will also get points. So when you sign up a friend, make sure that you put your own user ID in here where it says referred by. You put your user ID in there. Your friend can put their email and their username and password in there, and when they sign up. And then as they get points, you'll get points, and that's the idea. So the more points you get, and hopefully there'll be prizes for that as well. Okay, so welcome to the Maths Guide. To set yourself up, just go to themathsguide.ie, select your course, and start learning for mastery. So you're very welcome, and I wish you the very best of success.